The ollie.
So, I'm just talking about the main influential trick for skateboarding, which is the ollie. The ollie came about from pole skateboarding, which is how most of all skateboarding is these days. By simply coming to the coping and finding that point and maneuvering your legs and coming back in. Once they started doing that, they thought, well, let's do it on flat ground. And Alan Gaffel, he was the first one to do this in the contest per se, and with that trick, the evolution of skateboarding just took off.
Robbie Mullen changed it.
So as far as like influential people in skateboarding, we'd have to say everyone knows who Tony Hawk is, right? So I mean, yeah, even if you don't skate, you probably know who this guy is because he's mass-produced skateboards, clothing, bicycles, all kinds of stuff.
Wasn't he endorsed by Birdhouse?
Yes, he owns Birdhouse. That's his company. So yeah, that's the progression of skateboarding in a nutshell.
What year was that? Did the tricks and stuff start coming into play?
In this like early '70s.
Oh.
Yeah. Once they had the Del Mar contest, which was like one of, and still to this day we talk about it. That was like the biggest contest. It had over 500 competitors from all over the world. And Cadillac Wheels, which was one of the first, the wheel company that started the polyurethane wheel, was the one that sponsored this event. So, and like I said, those guys are still around. Tony Hawk's still like on top of his game, doing his thing.
No heart disease. Doing pretty well.
Yeah.
Unlike those bicyclists.
That's right.
I know.
This is with the one of this is a skateboard. This obviously, but this is more of a cruiser skateboard. But it still has the same fundamentals as a skateboard you would ride in a park. So you still have your concave, you keep your feet on the board, both from the centers and the top and bottoms. You have your polyurethane wheels. These are a little bit softer because you're riding on terrain that's usually uneven when you're cruising. So it just makes a smoother ride. You feel less of the bumps. These are your trucks, which they have a pivot point with bushings that you can change out, making it, you can make it hard, soft, depending on how heavy you are, how quick you want to turn. And of course you have the bearings, single ply maple, you have grip tape on top, keep your feet on so you don't just slide off. Me personally, I've been riding for 30 years now. I started in '86, and I automatically fell in love with it. I don't know why. It was just something that I think it was the whole rebellious thing. You know, I rebelled and I just stuck with the rebellious thing, and yeah, I was offered to go on tour, and I turned it down for stupid reasons, but so yeah, it's been a major part of my life for more than half of my life, and I don't see myself ever stopping until my legs aren't working anymore. So. Yeah, so that's it.
Yeah, I
The
think
skateboard.
that's 5 minutes, right? Oh.
Questions? What ABEC rating do you prefer for your bearings?
Oh, sevens.
7?
Yes,
What
sevens.
is it either?
It's kind of how the speed is.
It's American Bearing Engineering Council. They actually give it standards on its, you know, those things. But that's actually who it is.
Now you know.
You want to show us a trick?
No, my leg is still broken, so yeah. Or I would.
How hazardous is skateboarding? to your
Well,
health?
I recommend if you're starting off, I recommend full pads and especially a helmet.
What kind of injuries have you had while you've been skateboarding?
Well, broke my ankles, my wrist. I've dislocated my shoulder. numerous infections that don't go away.
So
Concussions.
skateboarding is really something that you have to commit to.
Yes, it's a
I mean,
commitment for sure.
It's not a choice, it's a commitment. It's a
Well,
way
and
of
if you
life.
don't make that commitment, you're never going to progress and learn tricks.
Right.
You know, if you just stay cruising, then you're just going to be a cruiser. But if you're real serious about it, of course, you're going to go out and get these injuries.
That's right.
Yeah.
You gotta fall down to get to the next
Sounds
level.
like a life lesson.
But what are
Yeah.
the names of some of the tricks?
Working on it.
Huh?
Like some of the different tricks for the names.
Oh, we have like,
Ollie.
well, from the ollie, you can do all kinds of tricks. You can do flip tricks, which is like just flipping it with your feet. You can do airs out of the bowls with grabs. Grinds down handrails.
Don't do that to Veriflex.
Ledges. I mean, anything you could think of, you could basically skate. Where there's a will, there's a way. So.
How many skateboarders do you think there are like
In the
what-
world?
What's like the? You think it's a huge?
Yeah, totally. Well, I mean, even like now, even like the Tony Hawk Foundation, he's like building skate parks in like Kenya, in Africa, where there's absolutely like one skateboard to share with the whole community. So
Wow,
yeah,
that's interesting.
and that is the skateboard.